name is Rayshawn, and this is the Nutty Buddy cereal review. And I originally had this idea because, well, I posted the same box on my story a little bit ago, and people were like, "Oh, what? Where'd you get that cereal? Where's the cereal?" I'm like, "Hey, not a lot of people are aware of this cereal." And like I said, I wasn't even aware of this cereal. I just found this in the store, so like I said, I decided to pick it up. So a few of the things I want to go over personally is, like the box itself. It has a nifty backside, nice design on the front, and it's Little Debbie has a little bit of a reputation. Another thing is the taste of the cereal itself. I want to see how it actually fares up to the Nutty Buddy bars. I'm sure, as you guys know, those things are at least delicious to me. I know some people that don't like them. Some people be hating, but me personally, I lean more towards the Nutty Buddy side. I like them. I like that. But the last thing I really want to go over is like the reviews. What are other people saying about this cereal? Obviously I'm gonna give my personal take, my personal opinion, but we're gonna see how it fares to whatever food critics or just what other people are saying about the cereal itself. Alright, so I'm not gonna go through this whole box here, but a few things that stood out to me was obviously you got the high Little Debbie here with some yummy news. My friends at Kellogg put all the chocolatey peanut butter flavor of my Nutty Buddy wafer bars into a crispy, crunchy cereal. Or delicious, crispy, crunchy cereal. And then they got the word search puzzle, which, you already see nutty, you see crispy, if you guys can pick up a few other words, or, I see taste. I don't know how many words are supposed to be on there. Actually, up there right here. So there's bowl, chocolate, crispy, fun, milk, nutty, share, snack, spoon, taste, wafers, yum. So if you guys can find those, and feel free to point them out in the comments. But here's a few other jokes. I'll just which one do I want to pick out here? Let's see. What is a monkey's favorite cookie? They got chocolate chip. Pretty cereal standard box jokes, at least in my opinion. But another cool thing is, hey, the very first Little Debbie bakery was in Collegedale, Tennessee, and they're still baking. So I feel like that was pretty cool. And then obviously there's a further things. If you want to take a quick look or a quick peek, or obviously you can look in the intro. I flashed back there as well, but otherwise, this is the front. There's nothing really too special in the front other than Little Debbie's face and then the Nutty Buddy compared to the cereal. So I think I'm ready to dive in and see how this bad boy tastes. All right, now ready for the big reveal, the big taste test, and see. This bag is not out yet. I don't even know when these babies, so. Oh, shit. Oh, she has a very strong smell. Alright. Make the box nice and even. There, get a little pour action. Yeah, no, they kind of look like rectangular Cocoa Puffs, but that's what they look like little turds in my opinion. But like the cereal itself, dry, don't taste too bad. I wouldn't say it tastes like a Nutty Buddy dry, but sure, it could just be one of them. Probably need like a lot of them to get the flavor, but my opinion, don't really taste like a Nutty Buddy. It just kind of tastes like a wafer. Like not even like a Kit Kat, just like a, I don't even know, like a chocolatey little wafer. Because it says chocolate and peanut butter. I'm not really tasting much peanut butter, but like I said, I'm gonna have to dive into multiple at once. Put that aside. Alright. Miss Debbie can watch from a distance. And then, yeah, let's give her a try. So, yeah. Another draw. Yeah. Still doesn't really taste like peanut butter. But. First impressions of it. Like I said, I don't really taste the peanut butter too much. It tastes like a chocolatey wafer, I'd say it's still pretty decent, but I wouldn't take these over like Reese's Puffs. You know what I mean? Like they're not disgusting, but if you're looking for a chocolate and peanut butter-esque type of cereal, I'd rather go for Reese's Puffs over these. But I'd say they're still pretty good. And if you want a number to the rating, the first munch impressions are like a 7 out of 10, maybe like a 6 out of 10. I'd say like a 6 out of 10. But who knows? Maybe after the full thing, it'll be tasting better. But I'll catch up with you guys after I'm done. Whew. Alright, well, just ate that full. Jeez, as you guys can see, it's very similar to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so. Ah. Yeah, I don't really get a lot of flavor from the milk either, so it seems like a common trend with the cereal is it's pretty good, but I feel like I'm always asking for more because I have high expectations because it's Nutty Buddies, but let's see what other people are saying about this cereal. Alright, so you guys can't really see, but in front of me here I have some of the reviews of what people are saying, and all I want to say is that they're not good. It's not really the best, but it's not the worst either. People kind of have the same opinion as me, is like, oh, there's not really much peanut butter. They're not really tasting the peanut butter. Like, I won't say names here, but I'll read off. Not nutter butter taste. It doesn't necessarily have a nutter butter taste. It's kind of more a dark chocolate cereal. Texture is fantastic. Had a nice bittersweet taste of dark chocolate, which I generally agree. I won't say even dark chocolate. I just say like chocolate, like milk chocolate. It is more chocolate than anything. It's like even if you ever ate Reese's Pieces Puffs, it would be like the dark puffs. It's like in that cereal, like I said many times before, you get that flavor. So let's check out another review. Do not buy if your intent is to taste peanut butter. The minute I opened the bag, I was instantly hit with the strongest scent of coffee beans, which isn't a good sign for a cereal that's supposed to be chocolate peanut butter. After trying it both having without milk and with milk, I'm really let down by the flavor. I cannot even pinpoint what exactly reminds me of the thing I really enjoyed about how I feel the texture wise, but it wasn't too hard or too crunchy like most cereal. So like I said, I'm not gonna say names, but that's another review here. So those were, the one was like kind of mid, that one was more on like the downside, and I'm sorry, this next person here actually likes it. They state it's exactly like the original. I was pleasantly surprised that it tastes like a Nutty Buddy. Most replicas of some item never taste like the original. If you close your eyes when you eat this, you would think you were eating one. If it has rich chocolate flavor and strong flavor of crispy wafer with peanut butter, I would definitely buy again. So, that person really enjoyed it. Now, I would kind of disagree. Now, I didn't exactly close my eyes and imagine the Nutty Buddy, but no, I'd say either way, dry or with milk. I agree with the other two. It's, not really the worst, but it's more chocolatey than anything than especially with the person with the strong scent of coffee beans. Punched me in the face, but I'm going to link the article and I'm going to link some of these down in the description, but the one states it perfectly. It's just like a mid, like chocolatey whatever type of cereal. It's just, I don't know. I'll link it down in the comments and also have some of the nutritional facts that I forgot to state earlier. So overall, what would I really rate this cereal? I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. In between 6 and 7. I wouldn't say it's as good, and after opening the box, you're gonna have to close that because that's just pungent with coffee beans. But I enjoyed myself eating the cereal. It wasn't like a chore for me to eat. I was eating it fine, and then drinking the milk after. It's kind of whatever. You didn't really get a lot of flavor. Would I buy this cereal again? I'd say no. I'd say no because I know what I want to come back to if it was like another bite like Reese's Pieces. I wouldn't even say they really taste like Reese's Pieces, but they taste pretty good. They still taste pretty good. So it's not. It's not really what I'm looking for in the cereal. I'd prefer Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, I'd prefer some of the other flavors. I got Reese's Pieces in my, you know, and then some other chocolate type of thing in my food cabinet. But yeah, would I recommend other people this cereal? Yeah, I'd say give it a try. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it again because it's like the worst cereal in the world. It's just not really my thing. But I would recommend people give this a shot and give this a try. And you know, if you guys want me to review other types of cereal, you know, let me know down in the comments below. But otherwise, yeah, this was the Nutty Buddies cereal box review.